Hello, hello, hello. So guys, so eFootball Connect, I haven't watched it yet. I actually don't know what's in this Connect. What's up Fearless, what's up Screamo, what's up Flem? What's up Rico, shut up. So I put a poll up. So let me know what your thoughts on Connect are. I haven't watched it yet, so I actually don't know anything about it. All I know is that we're getting a Chelsea pack. That's the only thing I see on Twitter, really. So I think we'll just go right into it and watch it for the first time, and then I'll give my thoughts on what I think. What's up, Brazil? So going in, my expectations are pretty much none, because I don't have any expectations of Konami, really. Sounds like you guys are disappointed though. I have to admit. So make sure the Twitch stream will be able to hear the video. Okay. Do we have subtitles, or do we have to put them on ourselves? Or does Konami still do one language? I think you might like it. Well, we'll have a look. I feel like the community can be very extreme in their opinions. Either love something or that doesn't need to be loved, or hate something that doesn't need to be hated. So we'll have a look. I don't know what he's saying. What's he saying?
シーズンアップデートであるバージョン 6.0 が配信されます。
今年は4年に一度のサッカーの祭典が開催され、eFootballのアンバサダーやパートナークラブの選手たちが世界を熱狂させました。そしてバージョン 6.0 ではリオネル・メッシ選手とラミン・ヤマル選手が
I think that was expected.
メインビジュアルに登場します。
Them two as the ambassadors.
この番組では7月26日に開催されたワールドフェスティバルインバンコクで先行公開された情報の詳細や新たなゲームプレイの情報をお届けいたします。バージョン6
Wait, was Barry on that Rooney there?
ワールドフェスティバルインバンコクで
There's a version with subtitles. Why are they just weird, man? Nah, we'll just use the captions, it's fine.
先行公開された情報の詳細や新たなゲームプレイの情報を
Bro,
お届け
Neymar is more washed than Konami. They don't need him as an ambassador. Let's be real for a sec.
いたします。バージョン6シリーズではプレイ4 All Together を
Play on all together. Yay, that's our new tagline for the year.
一緒により一層フットボールをお楽しみいただける機能を追加いたします。
Love a good tagline.
この番組でもそのコンセプトをもとに実装された機能をご紹介いたしますので、ぜひ最後までご覧ください。
Now, let's see what this update is about. We've divided this information into 3 categories, the first of which is called New Features. We will add Custom Tournament as a new mode where you can host a tournament and play together with friends and other users.
Okay, this is already known, isn't it?
As the owner, you can create the tournament yourself and enjoy playing tournament matches with up to 7 other users. On top of competing with your dream teams, you can face off using regulations based on themes that users decide themselves.
Here, boys, with all due respect, okay? I'm not going to answer a question about Hazard right now. He's not on the stream. We'll come to the Hazard card when it comes up on the stream, okay? 2x speed and you won't miss much. But I mean, I actually watch videos of 2x speeds, but I assume if I did that, people would complain, so.
Besides the same regulations as a friend match, you can set a range of participation requirements, such as specific leagues, clubs, countries, regions, and more. Join up with like-minded friends or supporters who love the same club. Then dive into exciting matches in a tournament that's only for you and your group.
Wait, I actually didn't listen to that. I wasn't listening. Can you make it so you can only play with Man United players or stuff? That's cool, I guess.
Leagues, clubs, countries, regions, and more. Join up with like-minded friends or supporters who love the same club. Then dive into exciting matches in a tournament that's only for you and your group. Other modes, can still be played while participating in a tournament.
Like, I don't care about
You
tournaments,
will
so.
receive frequent notices about the tournament's progress, so look out for that and be ready for your next match. The owner, who hosts the tournament, can also spectate other participants' matches in real time.
Oh, so only the owner can spectate, is it? Stream crashed? Are you sure? What's up, Nez? But so only the owner can spectate. That's great, isn't it? Like, what's the point in that, man?
While doing so, also spectate other participants in real time.
Good for you, yeah. Rico's
While
just
doing
chatting
so,
shit.
they can switch the camera and enjoy watching the match from various angles.
The fact that they have to kind of look, I'm also not trying to be too negative, but like the fact that they advertise, oh, you can look at different camera angles at the same time. It's like, who gives a shit, man? That's like should be expected functionality, you know.
So please create a tournament yourself and compete with your friends on a unique stage. What a way to enjoy eFootball even more.
Like, it's like they've created something that's so like small or surface level. They have to tell you, oh, you can use different camera. You can change the camera angle when you're watching the match. Like, that should be like implied. You shouldn't be wasting your airtime on stuff like that. But they don't have anything, probably. It's your honest opinion. Yeah, but when I'm being negative, I'm trying to kind of get to the point of, it's not that I don't think being able to use different camera angles is cool. It's like, it's kind of like the fact that it's like, is this, if this is a different game, would they really waste their time talking about that, you know?
Next, let's take a look at how the team
What's up,
formation
Abdullah?
has been updated. It has evolved into a more fluid system that changes based on whether you're attacking or defending.
This is very good. This is like the biggest, the second biggest thing I wanted in the game was fluid formation. The thing I wanted the most was manual pass trigger. So for the last 3 years, everyone asks you what you want in the next eFootball, and I always say manual pass trigger and fluid formation. So they've added fluid formation, so I'm very happy with that. Manual pass trigger next, hopefully.
You can position your players to focus on build-up play and create space and numerical advantages.
Everyone will be 5 at the back, though, bro. Everyone already is 5 at the back. Don't be silly, okay? There's not been a more defensive gameplay than we have right now. People already play 5 at the back and 3 DMFs. It's not gonna make teams more defensive. It's gonna let you use your tactics to set up to beat these defensive teams while also not being as vulnerable on the counter attack.
On defense.
This is good, but I'm wary of how this will work with sub-tactic also. Might be too many layers of things to read the opponent. Sparks, like, you're not wrong, but trust me, most people won't. Most people don't even like think about tactics, bro. Most people just play narrow meta stuff. So that might happen to you 1 in every 200 games where you can't read your opponent's tactics, and it's gonna be a detriment to you. What's manual pass trigger? Alright, so you could, back in the day, you could play with like whatever pass assist you wanted, but if you held, I think it was L2, and back in the day, I don't know what button. If you held the button, it would just do manual passes or manual shots. It would change your assist set into manual, and it was very useful, especially back in PES, because don't let the nostalgia blind you. The passing in PES was terrible. Don't let these PES 2021 propagandists let you forget. The passing was terrible back then, so pretty much all of my true passes and lofted passes were with manual pass. And the reason I don't play chipped true balls in this game is because they're still terrible. But with manual pass, I can actually play it into space instead of playing it. The problem with passing in this game is either it goes directly on top of your opponent, so you can't play into space, or they hit it way too far into space and they can't get on the end of the ball, or the angle, it ruins the angle. But manual pass, you can just place it where you want, and put, like, play it into space, so it's good.
You can set a strong block that reacts to your opponent's attacks. On top of adding the fluid formation setting, we have also expanded the auto-pick players function in game plan. When fluid formation is turned on, both your attacking and defensive formations will be filled in automatically. Continue.
Like, I wonder if I do think this will make the game a little bit more defensive, because you can, if you don't want to be crazy with your fluid formation, you can just have left wing, right wing when you have the ball, and then change them to left mid, right mid when you don't have the ball, so they'll track back a bit more. You would then hope that that would be balanced through the stamina system, but I don't think the stamina system really works in a football game, because the matches are too short for a slight kind of stamina difference to really take effect. You know, when your players are tired, you're only going to have 4 possessions each. Let's say you and your opponent are going to have the ball 4 times. Just having low stamina, it's not good. There's not enough time there for the low stamina player to have a real disadvantage. So we'll have to see. But the reason this game is so defensive now isn't because of the tactical options. It's because of how hard it is to attack. So if they just improve the gameplay, it doesn't matter if the game is more defensive and players can sit back. You can just dribble through them, pass through them. What's up, Hot Tea? I think the reason they've not added manual passes is because it used to be abused to play chip shots. I don't think that's the reason why. I think the reason they haven't done it is because they don't care. And they probably don't want it. It's not needed on mobile. So that's probably another reason. Like it's not going to happen on mobile. Can you even use manual passing on mobile? I don't think you can. Never seen it. I think the match length should be a bit longer. I mean, if the match length is longer, it does allow a more realistic, them to make more realistic gameplay. The matches are short, so they have to change the gameplay a little bit to accommodate the short match time.
On, here are some changes that will really bring out a player or manager's individual characteristics. In this update, we have added many new playing styles that will have a powerful effect when defending.
Yay, look at that! Defending! We needed more defensive help. Ugh.
We have also made it possible for players to have different playing styles.
It is dependent mostly on what your opponent you will face will impact the stamina on your players.
Attack and defense. This
isn't it 10 minutes? What is your ideal match length? I don't care about the match length being 10 minutes. I'm just saying that when the match length is only 10 minutes, they have to make the gameplay a certain way so you can score goals. For instance, the rebounds. The ball has to rebound to the players more often in a 10-minute match, because every time the ball goes loose, that's like 1 or 2% of the whole match time. So they need to pacing up the game with the shorter match times.
In turn,
it also means, for example, stamina just doesn't really matter that much.
Can lead to different roles for members of your team, such as attack-minded
midfielders
or forwards who, up to now, couldn't demonstrate their unique talents while you're defending. For instance, on attack, a goal poacher will excel at slipping beyond the defense. But if they also have frontline pressure, they will press from the front when your opponent has the ball. Through the combination of such traits on both attack and defense, this will broaden your options when building your squad. Introduce some new players and enjoy a more strategic team lineup.
All right. This is just a new way of selling cards, I guess. You know, some people have said, I think they'll make it so you have 2 play styles. A player can have like whole player and create a playmaker. I didn't think that would happen because they want to sell you the cards with different play styles. I guess this is their way of doing it, with attacking and defending. I don't think old cards are going to get these unless each attacking play style has a corresponding default defending one. So if goal poachers by default are always frontline pressure, then maybe the old cards will get this, but I doubt it. Why would they do that? Why not just sell you new cards? Now everyone needs to rebuy the players again. Yeah, I mean, you didn't have to buy the players for the last 2 years, though, I thought. But maybe this... And again, you don't have to buy players going forward, but if you want to be within 10% of your opponents in terms of the skill, in terms of the team strength you have, this could be very important. Think it's too much work for them? No, it wouldn't be much work to add the defending playstyles to the players if they have a default if goal poachers are always by default frontline pressure, it wouldn't be hard. But and is it they only use one example? Does every player get a one? Does a prolific like do wingers get one of these? And do defenders get an attacking version? My conspiracy theory is they intentionally delay and exaggerate time for update to create the illusion that real work is being done. I think you give Konami too much credit in this sense that they care what you think. They don't give a shit what anyone thinks, man. They don't have them like their marketing is terrible. They don't give a shit. Don't give them this much credit. Like they are just man, like they have less pride in their work than like you do at your day jobs. You know what I mean? And I assume you don't give a shit about your day job.
Introduce some new players and enjoy a more strategic team lineup. On top of that, we've added managers armed with 2 linked.
Oh, by the way, guys, there is something I kind of want to talk about. I kind of have to bring it up after the Connect, but it is related to the Connect. And it kind of I think it'll help explain the reaction.
This will express
it's my fault for being excited, this piece of shit company. You didn't get that in here, though. In here, I always said don't expect anything. I don't give a shit. Anytime someone asks me, what do you want for eFootball 27? What do you... are you excited? I would say, I'm not excited. I don't want anything.
Uniqueness even more, while expanding your tactical options.
Surely you can still press with a player if they don't have frontline pressure. How are they going to stop you pressuring? No, they won't. It'll just be it'll basically probably just be trackback. They put the trackback on players with frontline pressure. Because all trackback does is like I don't know what stats it does, but it basically just increases your defensive awareness and defensive engagement. Maybe just makes them more active.
Now, if you appoint a manager with 2 link-up plays and select by stats link-up play, the auto pick players function will adjust your lineup so that all activation conditions are satisfied. We have also introduced a priority.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
While expanding your
so you can only have 1 link up active at once. Okay, so next year you'll have the 2 link up active at once. That'll be next year.
Options. Now, if you appoint a manager with 2 link-up plays and select by stats link-up play.
3 showtime skills and playstyles. How pay to win do you think the game is now, Rock? I've said this game is so pay to win for about 1.5 years, but the bigger reason this game is pay to win is because the gameplay is bad. It's not actually really the cards with the boosters and the showtime skills. If the gameplay is skill based, these have a minimal effect. On the skill level, it'll only really matter when you're playing against a top player with the same level of skill as you, or whatever level you are, same skill level as you. But like, it mostly depends on the gameplay, really.
The auto pick.
Konami has forgotten this game also has a free-to-play side. Bro, no. Konami are fully aware that has a large free-to-play side, and a free-to-play player is pretty much useless to them. They need you to spend. They haven't. Why? Come on, don't be silly, okay? Why should they accommodate someone who doesn't give them money? It's not a charity; it's a business. The only reason you accommodate free-to-play players is for 2 reasons. 1, you think you're gonna convert them into paid players in the future, and then 2, you need them to populate the servers. For a 1v1 game like this, you don't need free-to-play players to populate the servers. In a battle royale, you need with 100 players, you need like. It's good to have loads of free-to-play players, even if you're not going to monetize them, just to have them in your lobbies so you can get populated lobbies.
Pick players function will adjust your lineup so that all activation conditions are satisfied.
Yeah, but the investors only care about these free-to-play players if they believe they can get them to spend. If that's what investors going to look? Oh, look, they have two. Oh, look at all these players. They have 200,000 players. Oh yeah, only 1% of them spend. You'd rather a business with 2,000 players that's getting 50% of them to spend, because then you're like, look, we can scale that. You can't scale if you have a large player base and none of them are spending. Where are you going to scale your profit? Joker, I would disagree, man. Maybe 2 years ago, you could be the same rank as a free-to-play player, but the last year and a half, no. I mean, obviously that's your opinion, in my opinion, but I used to always defend this game saying it wasn't pay to win, because it wasn't, in my opinion, back in the day, but it is now. Luca, I literally did a video on that.
We have also introduced a prioritized base team setting to the auto pick players function. If you turn this filter on and use this function, your base team's players will be given priority when setting up the lineup. This feature is recommended if you wish to play with a specific team.
Oh yeah, EAFC is like the least pay to win game. EAFC 26. Or are we on 26? Yeah. Least pay to win FIFA I've ever played, I think. Unless you go back to like FIFA 12 and stuff, because those games, like, you could use bronze cards.
Part of your squad. Up next, in response to many users' requests, we've changed how the position token
Oh! Boys, it took a year, but we get...
forward, when you use a position token, the registered position written on the player's card will not be among the positions they can learn.
How did they not launch with that? That's... How did they not launch with that? Just let's... I don't know, man. That's maybe we're being too negative here. But like, how did they not launch with that? This should be something that is in the patch notes. It shouldn't be like, it shouldn't be like, yeah, like I think you're kind of, you're saying that as well. Like, does this really need to be in the like marketing material for the new year? Jay West, I actually haven't watched. This is my first time watching it, Jay, so I actually don't know.
This will make it easier to conduct position training. And here is some big news about the daily game. Development for its latest content was done in cooperation with Platinum Games.
Wait, are they saying that they couldn't even develop this daily? I think I know what this daily game thing is. They had to outsource this. They couldn't even do this themselves. They had to outsource this. How big is the Konami dev team, do you think? Oh yeah, Ryan, I don't really care about the position trainer thing though that much. And the skill trainer thing, I don't care that it's duplicates. You're set up for it, OC.
Known for hit titles such as Nier Automata and Bayonetta. Thanks to their support, we have revamped the minigame played each day and added the new daily super play feature, allowing users to perform an amazing football feat with just one tap.
Who the fuck? What type of person do you have to be to
allowing you
want to pull off an amazing football feat with just one tap? You're not doing it, bro. You just tap the button. Like, I don't get it. It was this for? Like, but there is people that just tap it and go and look at the... It's kind of like the people... Alright, some of you might get offended here. It's like the people who play the Spider-Man games. It's like, Spider-Man's cool because he's like able to process things, you know, 1,000 times faster than you. And when you play a Spider-Man video game, you're like, oh, I wish I could do what he does. But all Spider-Man games are just pressing a couple buttons and then he does it all for you. Like that. It's like, the perfect game for me would be like a Spider-Man game if you could replicate it. But you can't, because you're not Spider-Man, you're not Peter Parker. Like this game here, Sifu, is the closest thing I've gotten to playing a Spider-Man game. If you haven't played this, try it out. It's really good. It's the closest thing you can get to playing like a Spider-Man game. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you don't worry about it.
Users to perform an amazing football feat with just one tap. In the daily super play, users control a player randomly selected.
Also, I did see this earlier. Why is Messi doing flip-flops?
Special player
Look.
list. And by pressing the button at just the right time, they can experience the exhilaration of scoring a wonder goal. We will include a wide variety of players and plays, so jump into the fun every day.
Also, just to show how bad their marketing is, why use the mobile Why use the mobile render here? Just use the console one with the highest graphics, the PC one with the highest graphics. See, the thing is, I think I look at this differently than... I don't even look at this as a customer. I look at this as if, like, I want Konami to make as much money as possible, and I'm looking at the decisions they make, and I'm like, they're just moronic. They're just stupid, like. They're either stupid or don't give a shit, and it's probably both. Because even if you don't give a shit, you would still go, should we go back and actually just capture this on the PC version, which is better graphics? You know what I mean? It's like, it's only going to take another 3 or 4 minutes just to load it up, boot it up, get it recorded. Like, and I swear we already have that messy card. Is that the messy card we got with Visionary Pass? What's up, Ev?
Players and plays. So jump into the fun.
But like, man, that's the type of level of that's the type of level of work I do on my thumbnails when I pump out a thumbnail. You can see all the like little holes in his hair and stuff. The guy who did the eraser paint didn't do a great job. Like, look at that. Look at the fuzzy outline on the yellow, man. I actually do a better job than that. And I only spend like 5 minutes because it doesn't. It's not even. Man, this is a cup. Don't even. You'll just go crazy, man. You'll just go crazy thinking about it. I'm actually spending more time thinking about this than they did doing it. That's how crazy this is.
Now it's time to discuss how gameplay has been updated. We have made adjustments so that it is easier for users to intuitively recreate the...
Oh, no. Don't say that. Don't say that. That's what kills FIFA. FIFA 17, one of the best FIFAs of all time. FIFA 18, in the build-up, the developers came out and said, we want every player to be able to recreate what they see in the trailer and what they see on TV in the game. Basically, one tap and create an incredible football feat. That's what I hope that's not what that means, because that looks like that's what that means.
Plays they envision in their heads. First of all, we have added a dynamic volley, which gives your players another scoring option when receiving a ball.
We already know about this stuff. You told us this last week.
Regardless of its height, you can attack a floating ball by entering the stunning shot command.
Okay, so they've removed stunning headers then, I assume. Good change. Good change.
A dramatic shot towards goal. This will let you perform a shooting volley that magnificently hammers a mid-air ball. Make use of the...
Here, by the way, though, I actually do think the mobile graphics are good. I don't know what happened. I think it was a year ago they updated the mobile graphics. Whenever they did the mobile overhaul for graphics, I think they actually look quite good.
Dynamic volley command and produce your very own super goal. Up to now, there have been cases where a user entered
It was during 4.4.
in response to a
like that looks like console to me. I don't think that looks like mobile. That looks like console to me. Now it doesn't look good. It doesn't look great for a console game, but I don't care about the graphics. But like that's well more than enough for me to like actually look at the difference. There's barely any difference. Console and PC, mobile.
And produce your entered a normal shot command in response to a low lofted pass. But contrary to expectations, the player attempted a weak-headed shot. Thanks to the latest adjustments, the player may naturally perform a shooting volley instead.
That's a good change. I wonder though, is it going to be stiff? Because stunning shots are a bit stiff with how long it takes them to do. So we'll have to see.
Added to that, we have introduced new motions suited to various in-match moments, covering actions including player movement, kicks, goalkeeper saves, dribbling, and ball control techniques.
Yeah, you would hope you did that. You'd hope you had the whole year to add new animations.
Among the new motions, we have introduced a cross step that sends
the
player
Nez sent me this earlier. Let me just pull up what he said. So I think I had a good point about it.
Dribbling and ball control techniques. Among the new motions, we have introduced a cross step that sends the player in a diagonal direction and a precise step that defends.
So this is good. They've gone added jockeying.
Depending on the situation, this will allow players to take steps naturally and adjust the way they are facing as they move along.
But
As a result, attackers will start running and defenders will maintain spacing in a more realistic fashion.
yeah, so in my head, oh cool, they've added a jockey button, or they've added more animation, so when you do a light hold, a sprint, which like that's a way people defend. Not many people, but it's a way like Gianni, for instance. I think he does that a lot. They've added these kind of more animations, so it's smoother. But it just says there, defenders will maintain spacing in a more realistic fashion. So I think this is just a new matchup. When you hold matchup, this is what happens now. And it sounds, bottom line, matchup is a terrible button in the game, and pressure is a terrible button. They're two buttons that shouldn't be in the game, but they've been here for years, so you're gonna have to accept them. They should nerf both. I don't know if this is a nerf or a buff to matchup. You would hope that this is a nerf to matchup, or a nerf to matchup in the sense that it does better jockeying and containing, but it won't tackle more often now. Matchup won't tackle for you, and you're gonna have to press stand tackle. But that's like that. They don't want to do that. They don't want to make defending too difficult. So I don't think that's gonna happen.
Can use when confronting a ball carrier. Depending on the situation.
That button should be then. It should be like FIFA, a jockey button, and a tackle button. That's what we used to have in PES. We used to have a jockey button and a tackle button. And the jockey in PES was very bad. It would slow you down really, like a crawl. But matchup is just hold the button and then read your opponent. So
this will allow players to take steps naturally and adjust the way they are facing as they move along. As a result,
like a matchup should be removed for a jockey button that allows you to move laterally without turning your body, turning your back to the opponent, so you're faster moving side to side.
Attackers will start running and defend.
If they add a stand tackle on console, they would need to add a stand tackle button on mobile. I assume it's a sticking point for them. Funnily enough, Kirby, they have a stand tackle button on console. No one uses it. It's been in the game since the start. Like, I don't know how much you've played eFootball. You didn't even know it's in the game, and that's the exact point. They don't like, and that's not me making a comment on you. I'm saying this is a comment on the game. Like, there is buttons for some of these things, and no one even knows about them. It's like the old finesse dribbling. No one knew about it, but the stand tackle button's been in the game for forever. For as long as I can remember. But you didn't even know about it, and I only use stand tackle because I have my DualSense Edge. If I didn't have my DualSense Edge, I think I'd have to have stand tackle on X, I think. And it's not worth the time to take your finger off like a different button to go and press X. Because it's not a needed command with the way the game is. But because it's on the back, I can use it easily. But that's how simple defending is in this game. Pressing stand tackle isn't worth the time it takes to take your finger off like a different button to go press it. That's how redundant the button is.
Will maintain spacing in a more realistic.
I don't even know what matchup does. I use that and I'm like, what am I doing? It basically locks your defender onto the ball. So if your opponent dribbles left, your defender will move right to cover and stuff. And then if the ball is close enough, your player will stick out with the tackle.
Fashion, allowing users to play exactly like they imagined. We've also added new kicking motions. For actions including curled passes and crosses, powerful shots with a full follow-through, and first-time kicks with controlled aim, you can enjoy a variety of new kicks. On top of that,
like this looks new.
And first-time kicks with controlled aim.
That looks new. Although I swear Pele hits it like that sometimes.
New kicks.
This doesn't look new.
On top of that, players will kick the ball more naturally.
That doesn't look new.
On their posture and the location of the ball.
That looks new, to be fair.
Each type of pass, cross, and shot.
That's not new. Like, that's in the game.
Dynamic ways. Now, well-aimed shots and inspirational moments in front of goal will be rendered with increased realism. Goalkeeper motions have been greatly expanded too.
Yeah, people are complaining about goalkeepers lately. I think the way I look at goalkeepers in a football game is because the patch that came out a couple months ago, the keepers got really bad. But after a couple of weeks, I just get used to it and I accept whatever level the goalkeepers are at. I accept it. The only game I didn't like the goalkeepers at all was pre-patch FIFA 18. The keepers were useless. Defending was very manual, but also keepers were useless. So the games used to end like 8-7. And if the keepers were like normal, it would have been like 4-3, let's say. It's the only time I've ever thought keepers needed a change. I kind of just accept whatever keepers are like, really.
Include catches made while falling horizontally.
Yeah, keepers never catch the ball, so that's good. Oh, save him with feet animation.
Defend 1v1s and saves that
Oh, actually, look, it's realistic, but I don't know. I kind of like how
include catches made
getting in front of goal is consistent and you can score your chances.
while falling horizontally. Blocks
Whereas here now, how's he meant to score? Is he meant to just, if he finesses it, is he going to score it into the other corner? I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Shooting angles as the keeper spreads out to defend 1v1s and saves that match various heights.
But this shouldn't be, again, this shouldn't be in like the trailer, man. Just new animations. Like, if they want to do like a quick, like, new animation to show one or two of them and move on, but like, you would expect new animations. No. Like, this should be like expected every year. You would hope they're gonna add new animations.
This will increase the intensity of close-range reactions and battles near the goal line, while boosting the goalkeeper's presence to a new level. Now, it's time for some information about upcoming campaigns.
Backs.
Please watch this video.
Please watch this video. I'm already watching the video, mate. I'm already watching it.
I got him jingling and jangling, shinging and jangling.
Is this gonna get me flagged? Let me mute this. Yeah, probably do. About 4 of them are already in the game. Parrying should get better. Yeah, they parry to the attackers way too often. I agree. That's definitely one of the things that changed a couple months ago. That's how bad the presentation is. They have to beg you to keep watching. They have to beg you to keep watching. They're like, please don't click off. To be fair, outside curler passes are already a thing in this game, but I hope they become more prominent, especially with a player like Yamal there. You should be able to play that kind of Trivela pass a lot more often with him. What happened to the R9 haircut? I just grew my hair back. Wait, are we getting these as are we getting all these players as like kind of ambassador players now? Like, are we getting a Sané card, a Declan Rice card, or no? Who's this? Nathan Ake? No. Okay. We're getting Gary Cahill before John Terry. Respect Gary Cahill though; he was a good player. Okay.
Clubs: FC Barcelona, Arsenal FC, and Internazionale Milano each won their league crown. We'd like to take this opportunity to say congratulations. So which teams are going to win their country's league title?
Alright boys, if you want to put a bet on, just whoever they license with, bet on them to win the league.
It's going to be exciting to watch all the way.
Free money.
To commemorate the start of the European League calendar, eFootball will host the new season campaign. Through this campaign, you can sign highlight players from FC Barcelona and Manchester United. Some of those players will even
4 sponsored Turkish teams with no server for them.
playing styles.
Oh, is Lampard going to be free, is he?
Through the newest campaign,
I'd say he won't be great. It'll be like Amorim last year, probably. Rock, sorry, but as a Chelsea fan, Costa and Cahill were not players I'd spend money for. Bro, you're not a Chelsea fan, man. Gary Cahill, like, iconic player for Chelsea. But Diego Costa, man, one of the best strikers they've ever, like, who have they had since that's better? I don't think, have they had a better striker since? Chelsea had a better striker since Costa?
Inside manager Frank.
I don't think so. Am I forgetting someone?
Overload team play style.
What's up,
Using
Yasser?
Overload. You can concentrate your players on the same side as the ball to achieve numerical superiority.
Jackson. Nicholas Jackson's actually good though. I actually think he's a good player.
When attacking, it makes it easier to complete passes at short distances.
I think Jackson's a good player.
And you can steadily maintain possession even in crowded areas. When defending, your team can maintain a compact shape while quickly closing in on ball carriers and stopping opponents.
Oh, actually, for fluid formation, I assume it's just a formation. You can't change the play style. You can't say like possession when we have the ball and a long ball when we don't. I assume not. Lukaku, nah, Lukaku's not. I don't know, man. Lukaku when he was very young was very, very good, but Costa was elite for a few years.
You can also raise your back line when in possession of the ball in the opposing half, and then apply a high press that looks to win the ball back far up the pitch. Recreate this powerful tactic that's
That's up,
popular
boy,
in
Wanda.
modern football by setting a high line and a high press.
Watch Capello smoke
Try
this
this
overload
new
formation
team
within 2
play
weeks.
style and enjoy playing matches with a more attack-minded approach. Next,
I think overload would be meta, man. Like, what does a meta player love more than fully charging up pass when they win the ball back? Just spamming 1-2s. If the players are coming close, the 1-2 should be. You'll always have a summon option coming close for a 1-2. I think this will be. I think this will be a playstyle most people like, to be honest.
as a new reward in the upcoming daily game, you can sign epic Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So
Does overload beat long ball counter? I'm not sure. I'm not like a tactical. I'm not Pep, but I think so. I think it would, because long ball counter, the front, the forward players press, and the back line and midfield kind of drop a little bit. So there's a lot of space in the middle. That's why possession should beat long ball counter. Overload means that you'll have numerical superiority probably when your long ball counter opponent is pressing you on the front, and then when you move into midfield, you're going to have superiority there as well because your players are coming short. So it should beat long ball counter, but at the moment, with the way the game is, nothing beats long ball counter, because this game is, you can't really even play good football at the moment, unfortunately.
play the brand new daily game every day and get your hands on a top player. Next, here are some details about the special player list. Beginning the 14th of August, we will introduce legend Diego Costa, Gary Cahill, and Eden Hazard, who won their league title in the 2016-2017 season. In addition to a regular booster, Diego Costa will also have the new Edge booster that greatly increases one player stat.
Okay.
Sign a formidable, one-of-a-kind
So there's no new Showtime skill in this pack. Okay.
legend player and power up your squad.
What do you think Hazard will be? Like, I would assume Diego Costa will be a fox in the box or a target man. I know his GP card was a target man. Gary Cahill would probably be, I don't know, would it be a build-up or a destroyer? I'd say build-up. And then Hazard, I would have him as a creative playmaker. But I know his Real Madrid card is a prolific winger. So, you just think prolific winger? Yeah. It should be a creative playmaker, though, I think. Or Roman flank, or... But I'd say creative playmaker suits him the best. Magnetic feet would have been better on Hazard's. Yeah, I actually don't think that's a bad set of skills, though. I mean, look, I don't really care too much.
In addition to that, you will find manager Antonio Conte.
Okay, does anyone know, is that link up the one that they released a few months back, where when you play a pass with your winger, they make a curved run inside, and it doesn't matter on console because you can do that with a button? Do you like acceleration burst? Yeah, I do. I think it's a good skill. I wouldn't say, like... it wouldn't be... If I had to pick two skills, I wouldn't really put it on any card. Rock, look at the title of this video. You don't need to watch it.
The legends are out in full.
Even at 120 kg, Eden Hazard shocked the world with his dribbling. link up plays between prolific winger and build up. This Conte one. So that would probably mean that that would mean that
In one of a
Cahill and Hazard will most likely build up and prolific winger. It would have been better if they gave it Diego Costa acceleration burst, do you think? I don't think so.
kind legend player and power up your
Didn't Diego Costa used to press when defending? Well, he used to leave his he used to let the defender know he was there anyway. That's what they see. I really expected a new game mode. This is all useless to me. I don't know, man. This is one thing you have to learn about Konami, right? And this is why I've had no expectations for this. And anytime someone asks me what do I want in eFootball 27, I don't even really give them an answer. You would think that first year they don't announce something new. It means that next year it's more likely, because it didn't happen the first year. You know, they're working towards it. Second year didn't happen, more likely next year they're working towards it. Third year, after 4 or 5 years, it means it's less likely going to happen the next year, like a new game mode or an overhaul or something important. They're just not working on it. They don't even want to do it. So Hazard's 104 out of the squad. 112 rated, yeah. All the managers going to be 90 now. I don't know if we've gotten an 89 proficiency quick counter and long ball counter manager yet. DFA logo on Cahill. Yeah, I seen something on Twitter about that. What do you think that means? See, on Cahill's card there's like a little DFA logo. What do you think that means? Does it say anything in the description here? On Steam, concurrent players highest ever. Why would they work? Exactly. They can bypass direct player negotiation. I don't think. Why would they have to put that in the card though? Zoom in on it. I don't know if can you zoom in on YouTube? Nah, it just zooms in the player. He won PFA player. He won player of the year. Was this when he was at Bolton? He won player of the year. I definitely know he would have gotten into player of the our team of the year. He didn't win player of the year, surely not. Exit full screen and then zoom. No, it's still keeping the video the same size. I think it means they can add any player who was in player of the season from Premier League or who was voted player of the year. Why though? They don't have a license with the Premier League, so why would they have a deal like that? I wonder. Windows and Plus. You're a man with knowledge. Oh, how do I get out of this now? No, here. How do I get out of this? Also, we need to get rid of the videos. I've got a 1440p monitor, but we've only got 1080p on the they've only uploaded a 1080p version. We're not reading that. What's the update on your accounting course? I'm doing an exam in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Yeah, I have the player of the season license. It's my understanding of it, and what was previously announced last year. Oh, see, yeah, you're right. There was something announced last year, wasn't there? With the yeah, maybe. So they have a deal with the player, the PFA. What's the PFA? What is that? What does that even stand for? Actually, still has more pixels than your cam. I need to fix that camera, man. It's a good camera. I just don't know why it looks so blurry. What a mid pack. Well, boys, I actually did say this though. Didn't I say to people, whenever someone says in the chat, wait, don't spend your coins, wait for eFootball 27, they always start with mid packs because they know you're on the game. So they know that you don't have to, like, you know when the Pele pack released like a year and a half, oh no, it would have been a year ago, maybe a year and a month or two ago. Like, people weren't like playing the game really during the summer. They released Pele, then they reached their all-time high. Get people on the game. They already know people are on the game when the game launches, so they don't really need to juice the packs too much. After a couple weeks, though, they will start releasing some good players. But Professional Football Association, okay, so that's nothing to do with the Premier League then. So yeah, maybe you're right. Then maybe they will be able to. I wonder. I don't know really see why that would change though. The ability to get licensed, like to get an honorary license. Let's say I don't know why that would change the ability to get an honorary license. The other year we got Adriano at the start. I mean, last year's first pack was Eto, Brahim Diaz, Schneider, and Vinicius, and not that wasn't a mid pack, but people weren't like shocked by the pack. You know, they weren't like, "Oh my god, this is crazy." Then a couple of days after, we got a Chelsea pack. Actually, again, we got Lampard, Makalede, and Drogba. Did you see a new skill or feint? I don't think so.
Squad. In addition to that, you will find manager Antonio Conte in a new manager pack. He will come with 2 link-up plays, over-the-top pass C and 1-2 cut-in B. This will broaden the tactical options available to you and produce a varied attack.
So any player represented by them would own their image rights. I don't think it is like FIFA Pro though. Oh, look, I'm not a lawyer. I don't really.
Sign manager Antonio Conte and play each match on the front foot. Continuing on, here is some news about ambassador packs and ambassador editions.
Alright, boys. Don't buy this ambassador pack until. Don't just buy it. Straight away. They've traditionally been good, these ambassador packs, but last year's was terrible. They were just completely outdated cards. So don't if you're like a kind of free to play guy, don't buy them until like you've seen, hopefully, my review. If I look at someone else's review, go ahead. But everyone else is silly. I give the best reviews. So wait for the Rock Chalk review. Don't listen to these other guys. You can listen to Pez Pepe. To be fair, I like his respect his opinions. And then I don't know if Bombin reviews cards. If Bombin might give reviews on like free cards, I don't know. Oh yay, Messi. Like I'll buy it to review the card. But it won't be probably won't be worth. Actually, this might be worth it. You never know. We'll have to see. Don't listen to me because I ain't buying it. Even Alex, man, making money off this game isn't gonna bother. Nah, I only listen to Amadeus. That's because you're a meta. The dog wants in. That's because you're a meta Ratnez. What's up, Chris?
Release new ambassador packs.
Like, I still don't have a Messi with a Showtime skill on my main account, so you'll love the surprise gift.
And ambassador edition.
Purchase bonus 450 coins. I mean, if you're on PlayStation, you won't be able to buy this for coins. You'll have to spend money. Just the way they do it. It'll probably cost 1,500 or 2,000 coins on mobile and Steam and stuff.
We will release new ambassador packs.
You have the Blitz one. Blitz isn't even a Showtime skill, bro. You're right. I did forget about that, but I don't like doing Blitz anyway. So, although Blitz has actually gotten better recently. they didn't remove Smart Assist, so it's an amazing update for me. I've seen they talked about Smart Assist on Twitter.
Ambassador Edition.
What is my dog doing? Get away, you're gonna unplug something. Also, there's a can of Monster over there that she keeps trying to chew. She's gonna cut her gums. Hopefully this Messi has phenomenal pass, yeah.
For Lionel Messi and Lamine Yamal. Each pack will come with an epic player and a special giant prop you can set in your stadium. The deluxe editions will include all of that, plus a specially designed strip and other amazing content.
When they say other amazing content, they mean XP. They mean this XP here.
And Lamine Yamal. Each pack will come with an epic player and a special...
Now, this isn't costing 450 coins, boys. You get 450 coins when you buy it. So it'll cost 1,500 or 2,000. And if you get the coins back, so I guess it's whatever the cost is minus the 450. So there's two editions. There's a deluxe edition and a normal edition. The normal edition is probably worth getting. Alex, traditionally these type of things are usually available for money, not coins. On console, but on PC. Oh, on Xbox you can buy them with coins as well, can you? I wonder why that's the case. I wonder if they get a better deal with PlayStation, maybe. Like, maybe they get a better percentage for PlayStation. So they're happy to give up the margin, but they also get increased sales when you do it through the store instead of doing it through the coins. I don't know.
New ambassador packs and ambassador editions for Lionel Messi and Lamine.
People are saying this Messi is the last goal he ever scored for Barcelona, fearless. So hopefully it has a phenomenal pass.
Each pack will come with an epic player and a special giant prop you can set in your stadium. The deluxe editions will include all of that.
Did you miss much or just packs? Honestly, I'd recommend just watching back the stream. It's kind of funny. But the fact that funny is the word we're using kind of shows you didn't miss too much.
Plus a specially designed strip and other amazing content. The ambassador packs will also contain highlight players.
Hey Rock, I stopped playing eFootball for a while and started playing again when Rodri was in store, got me a free spin, then I got CR7 and free spawn. Hell, never had that luck before. Trying to keep it staying, bro. I have 2 skills? They could have 2 skills, but...
Provided as a purchase bonus. Make the most of this incredible opportunity. For more information about the campaigns we've discussed so far, please refer to the official eFootball website. And here's a special present for everyone who watched today's program. Enter the promotion code now shown on screen and get a chance deal for Epic Chelsea B. To input this code...
How long will the update be? Are you talking about the maintenance? Maintenance should come back about... Server should go live again about 14 hours from now.
Select extra while in game, and then choose support.
Here's your gift.
Special promotions. Please don't miss out on this special present.
This special present. They're shameless. They're fucking shameless. A special present. 1 spin. A 1 in 150 chance. So special.
最後に3点お知らせです。
Alright, Chris, listen up. This is for you, Chris.
スマートアシスト設定によるマッチング機能のテスト導入と今後の方針についてお伝えします。まず、テスト期間中に実施したアンケートに対してお伝えします。
Like, bro, he forgot his lines. They had to do a cut.
設定によるマッチング機能のテスト導入と今後の方針について
I'm like that too.
まず、テスト期間中に実施したアンケートに対して多くの皆様よりご協力いただきありがとうございました。本機能については、テスト期間中に実施したプレイデータとお客様からのアンケートをもとに検証を行いました。これらの結果を総合的に判断し、ス スマートアシスト設定によるマッチング機能を継続して提供することといたします。
Alright, boys, so they would only do that if they were wrong on the initial release of Smart Assistant saying that. Like, think about how bad the gameplay is right now. Imagine how bad it would be on top if you had to play against Smart Assist.
今後もデータ分析とお客様の声をもとにより良い対戦環境の実現に向けて改善を進めてまいります。
続いて公式ウェブストアのご案内です。コナミゲームズストアでは eFootball コインをお得にご購入いただけます。
Oh, just trying to get us on their store. No. Konami, if I'm gonna spend, I want Sony getting the money.
ご利用ください。また現在コナミゲームズストアでは
Can you do this though on
さらにお得にコインを購入できるチャンスですので、ぜひ
like PlayStation? Can you get these coins? Can you get these coins on PlayStation or no?
ください。
If you buy through this store.
番組アンケートのご案内です。本日の番組に関するアンケートを実施いたします。動画概要欄および SNS にリンクを掲載しておりますので、ぜひご協力のほどよろしくお願いいたします。
Survey.
SNS に関するメンテナンス
Alright, let's look at the survey. Which country do you reside in? Why is my country not here? Why the hell is my country not here? Like, why have you got Peru here but not Ireland? No, I know click other is the what I'm supposed to do, but that's disgusting. I shouldn't have to click other. If you're gonna put Peru in here, you can put Ireland. Look at all these irrelevant countries. Uzbekistan. Respect Peru. What's the population of Peru? 35 million people. How have you got 35 million people with no Wura? Alright, well. What is your age? Now, Konami, don't split them up like this. Put 25 in the... It's 18 to 25, that's what it should be. 18 to 25. When you're 26, it's unk. You're 26, it's unk. Do you play football? Yes. When did you first start playing eFootball? More than 3 years ago. Which option best describes your recent eFootball status? I play eFootball every day, or I play once a week. Thing is, I play probably 3 or 4 days a week, but that's only because I stream. If I didn't stream, I probably wouldn't play. I probably wouldn't play at all, really, actually. The game's a bit poor at the moment. Look, as someone, I'll put down once a week, even though I play about 2 or 3 or maybe 4 days. Again, it's only because I'm streaming. But as someone who used to play every single day, we need to indicate there's been a reduction in playing time. And if Konami are upset about inaccurate answers, they'll stop making the poll so stupid. What are these options? Have you watched eFootball Connect, which was released on August 12th? Realistically, how else would you have gotten a link to this survey? Like, realistically, how else would you have gotten the link to the survey and been bothered to answer it? Streaming hosted by a content creator or an influencer who plays the game. But boys, click that one. Let them know that we're here. How satisfied were you overall with the eFootball Connect? It did make me laugh a little bit. I'm actually gonna be honest. It did make me laugh a bit. So I am a little bit satisfied actually. But did they say anything interesting? They said a couple things, fluid formation, but that was already known. They didn't say anything interesting that one wasn't already known, or two deserved like a presentation for. Am I being too negative? And look at how they're gearing the answers as well. Look, they've slanted it all to the satisfied act. Look, you've got one option, very satisfied, satisfied, somewhat satisfied. So you got 3 options for positive and then only 2 for negative. Why isn't there a very dissatisfied Konami? After watching the latest eFootball Connect, how did your expectations from August 13 change compared to before watching? I literally have 0 expectations. And I don't think they have improved on that. I'm not even making a joke there or being negative. I've had 0 expectations and they didn't. So that's why I'm not disappointed. But they haven't made me interested, have they? Like, honestly, if I had a normal level expectation, I would be decreased significantly. Because I had literally 0 expectations, I'm gonna have to put decrease somewhat. How do you do that survey? It was in the description of the eFootball Connect. The question is for those who selected somewhat dissatisfied or dissatisfied. Please select all the reasons why you're dissatisfied. I was not satisfied. No, the subtitles were fine. It didn't feel like users' opinions and requests are being reflected in the game. Yeah, there was no comment on like they actually didn't come out and acknowledge like how defensive the game has gone. Whereas in 4.4 they said I think it's 4.4, no 5.4, whatever one that came out around April. Going into that, they said defending has gotten too easy and dribbling is too hard. We're buffing both. That didn't happen. They actually nerfed the dribbling and made defending easier. They increased. Remember they said defending is going to be more manual based now, but in the same thing they said also your players will now put the foot out to tackle in more appropriately when the ball's there. They'll more often put their foot out to tackle. And I kind of was like, I don't think that sounds good. Like, they came out and acknowledged gameplay then. They didn't acknowledge any gameplay thing here, really. The program's overall length was too short. Bro, for what they said, it was way too long, man. They could have summed that up in a couple minutes. I wasn't satisfied with the program's narration. The narrator's what? Nah, I wasn't actually. I was laughing at the narrator, some of the things he was saying. You were glazing the update when it came out. They nerfed, or they dribbling is pretty much the same since the launch of it, but they did increase defending AI. Sure, all you have to do is look at my win rate at the start and now, like, you know what I mean? AI narrator, I don't really care. I didn't like the videos shown during the program. I mean, they weren't good, so yeah. I wasn't able to learn what I wanted to know. True, I wasn't able to learn like what's actually changed with gameplay. I didn't like the program's content. The program's overall length was too long. I don't know if I should take that because it should be 15 minutes long, but it should have 15 minutes of content. I wasn't satisfied with the information given yet. Okay. For each of the following contents announced, please indicate your level of satisfaction. Tournaments, a little bit dissatisfied with two things. One, it's only 8 players, and then 2, it seems like only the owner can spectate, which is stupid. It should be every player should spectate. New feature, separate attacking. Okay, I'm very satisfied with that. Different playing styles for attack and defense. That's the new feature with the frontline pressure, isn't it? I just think I'm somewhat dissatisfied with that. Link ups, somewhat dissatisfied. I don't really care about them. New daily super play, dissatisfied. Quick time event. New dynamic volley, satisfied. New animations added. They didn't look new, man. They looked terrible, and it should be a given that after a year they add new animations. New season campaign. Very dissatisfied with all the content. New playstyle overload. I'll say satisfied for that. I'd like new tactics. I wish we had more tactical options, but special player. I don't really care about the pack, so somewhat dissatisfied, I guess. I didn't really look at the manager. I'll put irrelevant, and then the ambassador. But you didn't show us the cards. How are we supposed to know? Oh, there's more. Wait, we already answered this. Oh, it's about understanding it. Understood very well. Understood very well. Did not understand very well. Not very well. Very well. New volley. For the new dynamic volley command, they said something about you have to use stunning shot to activate it. Can you? Is that true? You're not going to be able to like force a volley with a non-stunning shot. I wonder. I'm going to give did not understand very well for that. Gameplay, new animations. I understood fairly well what you showed me. What I don't understand is how that's all you have after a year, where you showed off about 8 animations, and I'd say about 4 or 5 of them I'm convinced are already in the game. So I guess I'll go understood very well. New season campaign. I understand very well that there's absolutely nothing interesting in there. They didn't tell us what Overload is designed to do, really, relative to the other tactics, did they? I understood very well what the pack is going to be, and then I did not understand very well what the ambassador pack is going to be. Okay, for each question, there was too much information. It was difficult to visualize the content. Pro. All of these answers they've given are around having too much information that you can't understand, but the problem was we didn't get enough information. No? Am I missing something? What the hell, man? I don't know, man. I'm gonna start saying stuff I can't say. They're just stupid. How have they made a survey like this, where there's no option for too little information? And again, what I want to make clear here is I don't give a shit about eFootball 27, how much content there is, how little content there is. I'm just talking about the people behind this whole project. Even if they're not adding anything new to the game, why are they so like dumb with like everything they do? Could it be poor translation? Why not get someone who speaks English? I don't care anymore. Other. After watching which one of the following actions or thoughts apply to you? I will post. I mean, I guess I have posted because I'm on YouTube. It made me want to play eFootball. It didn't change my opinion on eFootball, so I guess I won't take that. Like, it really hasn't. It hasn't changed my opinion on the game. Because again, I had no expectation, so my opinion's not changed. I will watch or have already watched related videos or streams. All right, since all of you are here, I'm gonna have to click that on your behalf. It made me more interested in eFootball. Nope. I will talk. I've already talked about the program. See, if you click yes to that, they're taking that as a positive thing, not a negative thing. And who the hell is talking to their family about this? I will recommend. I've already recommended eFootball to family, friends, or acquaintances. What's funny is I don't recommend this game to anyone I know. And like, it's not even like they're interested. They kind of take one look at it and go, "Yeah, I'm not really interested." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't blame you." I will search for the program content on social media. I mean, if I was a kind of, yeah, I guess I'll click yes. I will check on official social media. I won't check the official thing, and Okay, finish survey. No rain or snow even in online matches? I don't want rain or snow in online matches. It messes with the gameplay. Just bought the Midnight Edge controller. What buttons on back paddles they use for eFooty? Special controls and stance tackle. Survey is kind of useless. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Just what a weird company. What a weird company. Yeah, boys, what should I do now? Play a game of FIFA? Play a game of Modern Warfare? I won't stay on for too long, but... Hi, Rockshock. Most people talk Master League, but I'm more interested in becoming a legend. I'll update from Konami either way. Play EAFC. I actually haven't played EAFC in a while either. I think I'm streaming in the morning, yeah, but I'm not going to schedule it, I don't think, because if the servers don't go live, like, they don't go live. Oh, here, by the way, guys, actually, I did want to talk... No, actually, sorry. Before we move on, I did want to talk about the eFootball Connect overall and how to interpret it. Because if we go back to last year... Now, last year's was a disaster, man. I actually can't even put into words what happened last year. Like, basically, we didn't even... It got scheduled at a certain time, didn't happen, and then we were in the dark for about 6 hours. We didn't know what was happening. And you can see with the video, I don't think I've ever been more shocked in my life. Last year's eFootball Connect was stupid, okay? Because there was actually changes they made to the game that they didn't include in the Connect, but they included in the patch notes, and then when you launch the game, you're seeing, oh, they added this thing here, or they added this thing here. Why didn't they talk about this in the Connect? That might happen again this year. Look, go in with no expectations. It could happen again, though. And I did see... I caught like 30 seconds of Barry's stream earlier. Everyone was calling him... I don't know what word you would use. Basically, people were saying he wouldn't give us a real opinion. But he did say something about... He said something like, I don't know why they didn't show off everything they have coming out. So, there could be more. But, again, don't get excited about it. His server's offline for eFootball area. Modern Warfare. Well, all likelihood is, boys, I'm gonna load into a game. Think this is shit. And log off and go play Modern Warfare. So, don't you have some old PES games? Not downloaded. I don't have them downloaded, no. Hey, I should have a couple million coins here as well. Haven't logged in a while. Barry mentioned that he's planning to make this his full-time job. Bro, I need to start like begging people for subs and members and stuff. I think I'm leaving too much money on the table. I think my audience is the... Let me check what my audience is. So I have a monthly audience of 55,000 people. And I have, I think, 10 Twitch subs and 7 YouTube members. That is the worst conversion of all time. You streaming tomorrow? In the morning, I'll be awake. If the servers go live, I'll go live. No, my demographic's actually older, I think, than you'd expect. Yeah, my demographic's mainly 25 to 34. I think people, I don't know if people are lying in that or not, but... Okay, oh, I don't have time to do Evos. I've only got 1.5 million coins, man. What's going on? Is there any like cool player I can buy for 1.5 mil? How are players still this expensive, man? The new game's coming out in a few weeks. There's a Hazard with 5 playstyle pluses. Are you gonna stream GTA later in the year? Nah, probably not. I don't really care about GTA. Is there a cool Iniesta I can get? 4 playstyles. What's my current? I have an Iniesta already. So let me check what he is. It's an unction in here. Thanks for the subscription, W. Lexter. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Where's my Iniesta gone? Do you care at all about the upcoming eclipse? Isn't that soon? What time is that eclipse at? Oh, my Iniesta only has 1 playstyle. I'm Hassan from YouTube, just here to send my Prime sub. Oh, okay. Appreciate it. Alright, let's get that. Let's get that Iniesta. Where's Greats of the Game icon? Why can't I search it? Oh, this is stupid. They did not added the card type? Bollock. SS Sealy, what's going on, bro? Yeah, no, we heard you the first 6 times. Bollock. Okay, we get another Bollock. What's Bollock? Okay, very interesting. Bollock going once. Oh, Bollock again. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing, man? What's going on here? Ban the guy. I have to know what he wants to say, man. I have to listen to him. What? Anything else to say? No? Alright, that's enough bollocks. That's enough bollocks for one day. That's up a lag up. Alright, let's get my goat into the team. How do you feel about the eFootball Connect? I don't really have an opinion on it, to be honest. I think it's stupid. Alright, is Gauntlet ready for my team? Is Iniesta better in eFootball or FC? I'd say they're quite similar. Is Xavi in the game? He is, yeah. We should get him, shouldn't we? Complete the midfield. I was like, probably should throw R9 in since you eFootball rats are so excited about R9. Is there an Evo for him, I wonder? There's no Evos at the moment. What's going on here? Why is there no Evos? Oh, Xavi's only 150k, I can get him. Alright, let me go buy Xavi real quick. Henry, yeah, Henry's in my reserves. Hey, Henry for the vibe, man. We're not going to be able to put him in. We only have room for R9, I think. We can bring him off the bench, maybe. My 87 Cruyff's still going to cook. He's still going to cook. Is Cruyff good in FC? Yeah, Cruyff's probably better in FC than eFootball. You have Cruyff in your main account in eFootball? I do, yeah. I have the one that came out with Pele and Puskas. I tried to do a stunning pass there. It actually has been a while since I played FIFA. Oh, my controls are wrong. How do I change my controls? Which PES had the closest gameplay compared to eFootball gameplay? Probably PES 18. I actually don't remember. What button do I use? I must have tackle on. Why won't it let me change the title to EAFC? Would bring more viewers. It doesn't matter. Yeah, my controls are still wrong. Ugh. Come on, man. Ah, that's for R9. I need to change my tackle button. It won't let me change though. Wait, no. Why won't it let me change this button? Like, what? It let me change that button, but won't let me change this button. Oh no, it is changing it. It's just not changing the text. Okay, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Okay. I don't know why it changes the text on one of them, but not the other one. Never mind. Making excuses already. Low key. Look at the ping as well. There's another excuse. Now I don't have a pass button. We've got true ball still. What the fuck is going on here? Alright, I'm going off to Modern Warfare. I don't know what's going on with the controller there. Now we can't play this. We need to free up space. I wonder if they'll ever overhaul EAFC's gameplay engine. Just when you play it, you don't really care about the ice game, but I'm not gonna lie, going on there for the first time in a few months, it did feel very weird.
Eliminate all hostiles in the area. Grab their tags. We have taken the lead.
Moving this way. Making effective fire. Seal alive.
Confirmed that one. Confirmed.
Loading.
Is there two riot shields or is that the same guy? Ah, there's two of them. Fuck off. What are you playing? Your name is Jev. You should know what this is.
Changing mag.
Come on, FaZe Jev.
Kill confirmed.
Reloading.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Can we stop with the riot shields? Fucking stop with the riot shields!
Lead. Hostile mosquito is online.
With you till the end.
Enemy UAV active.
Jesus Christ, I'm bad, but you're worse. You gotta stop, man.
That's secure. Kill confirmed.
Target down. Loading.
UAV standing by.
Requesting recon flyover.
Hostile UAV in the area.
I mean, I haven't played CS in a few months. Well, maybe, yeah, about 4 or 5 months. I don't have it in me anymore. Play CS.
Missed me.
Hostile bomb drone is active. Hostile cluster mine detected.
Grenade out.
Friendly UAV online. UAV active.
Reloading. Enemy trophy destroyed.
What was that? That kill streak. I don't really face cheaters when I play CS though, to be fair.
Changing mag. Grenade out. I just went to rush.
What is your opinion about the update? I've no opinion on it, bro. It's nothing's gotten changed. Don't worry about it.
Blood for blood.
Oh, here, you're up there. My teammates. Stop shooting him though. Just shoot me. Do I not have a gun?
Hostile counter UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area.
Have you? I thought he was gone. I thought he was gone with the riot shield. Come back.
Fire. Contact.
Hostile emergency airdrop active.
Grenade out.
Oops, missed that.
Kill confirmed. Friendly UAV on station.
Loading.
The enemy holds the
Fire
lead.
grenade.
Hostiles deploy their remote turret.
Reloading.
Yeah, honestly, the last 2 or 3 days I've been playing this, I've seen so much more riot shields.
Blood for requesting recon flyover.
Friendly UAV online. Enemy UAV active. Hostile UAV in the area.
Changing mag.
Also, I need to unlock this MCW. It's a really nice gun, low recoil.
Cluster mine planted.
Loading.
Maybe I already have it unlocked actually. There's so many guns in this game that it's so hard to know what you have. So many attachments on each gun as well.
Taking
It's a nightmare to keep up with.
Missed me.
Confirmed that one.
Oh, I thought I had my chopper. No! Would have got my chopper there.
We've got enemies. Taking effective fire.
The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back.
Close one. Taking effective fire.
Kill confirmed.
Why have you got the sentry gun back there? Oh, spawn into the sentry gun. That's fucking beautiful, isn't it?
Stay alive. Grenade out.
Confirmed.
I don't know where to put mine.
Friendly UAV on station. Enemy UAV active.
Oh, my grenade. I forgot about that one.
Hostile mosquito is online.
They need to get rid of these.
Remote turret down. Remote turret destroyed. Friendly UAV online.
The old CODs are better to play because the skill-based matchmaking isn't in it really.
Hostile UAV in the area.
So
Friendly SAE on the way.
it's a nightmare playing modern COD with the engagement optimized matchmaking.
Confirmed. Hostile cluster mine detected. Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
Oh, X Defiant. I didn't play too much of that. I actually don't even know if I played the full release or if I just played a beta.
Enemy UAV active.
Where'd he go? Where'd that guy go? Alright, just move on. And he's back. Honestly, the sliding and stuff doesn't feel bad in this one. I don't like kind of the movement of COD really either, the modern CODs. Ooh, that was like CS. That was like... Oh, we're doing 1Digs now. Another 1Dig.
Confirmed that one.
Another 1Dig. Ooh, 4 in a row.
UAV in the
The
area.
third one though, it took a few tries.
1 minute remaining. Enemy UAV active. Not one. 20 seconds remain. Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
They didn't release this on Steam.
10 seconds remaining.
GG, how are the maps? I actually really like most of the maps in this.
Turn to base.
I think from what I understand, the game launched with every Modern Warfare 2 map. The original Modern Warfare 2 maps. There's countless maps in this game. I don't know how many there is. It feels like there's countless maps. I still play I've been playing... How many hours have I played? 22 hours. I still play maps that I've not played before. But it's confusing, man. Like, I don't know how to unlock stuff. You have to, like, do armory challenges or whatever. Which are these daily challenges, and I just don't really get the progression system. Not that I really care, but... And, like, also, one thing I don't like is there's, like... One of those games where, like, endless customization on the weapons, but I don't like that because it's just confusing. I like when a game has a digestible amount of attachments. Whereas this game has, like, 10 different foregrips, you know, 10 different stock. So it's one of those ones, but to be fair, it does kind of feel like whatever gun you use is good. They're all viable.
Team deathmatch. Engage and destroy the enemy. All of them.
I don't like this map. But all the maps that aren't like re-released ones, I actually think for the most part are good. There's a couple of the really, really small ones like in Black Ops 7, but you can kind of just avoid them. It's not like Black Ops 7 where every single map is tiny, so you have to play them. In this, if you just see a map you don't like, you can just back out.
Go. Tornado. Changing mag. Taking effective fire.
Friendly UAV on station. UAV ready to deploy.
Ah, the minimap. I thought that was the guy I just killed on my minimap.
Taking fire.
For some reason I feel like someone slipped by there.
Tornado. Enemy spotted.
This is Modern Warfare 3, Bootman.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Taking effective fire. Reloading.
UAV signal lost. It's down.
Where the hell would them bullets come from? How do I get up these stairs? Then I had to get on top of that building. I think there's someone up there. Oh, it's a ladder. Hello, mate. You getting cooked? No, I'm not.
Taking fire. Changing mag.
Enemy visual.
I don't know where that guy went. Oh,
Reloading.
there's another mine.
Hostile SAE near your position.
What the hell was that? Right,
Hostile
can I get up here
missile.
a different way? Like, get by that mine, do you think?
Hostile UAV in the area.
Oh, didn't see him. This UI looks very like Battlefield 6. Maybe Battlefield Copy COD. Probably. There's a new Battlefield update coming out tomorrow. Wake Island's coming back.
Friendly UAV online. Reloading. You're halfway to mission complete. Finish it.
I don't understand the building. Like, I don't know where I am, where they are. What the exits are, what the entries are.
Taking fire. Changing mag.
Oh, you can get up top from back here as well, okay. Interesting.
Time is half over. Maintain the lead.
your back.
Friendly UAV on station.
Reloading.
Okay, let's try going to the middle, into the shoe house.
The enemy's taking the lead.
I've not really had an issue with the footsteps in Battlefields throughout the whole game. People always complain about it, but I never really... Like this game, I actually can't hear the footsteps. Battlefield 6, I've never had issues with the footsteps. Because the way it works in my head of Battlefield 6 is if you can hear footsteps, they're enemies. They don't really... You can't really hear teammates' footsteps. So that's all you have to listen out for, is just any footstep.
Holding. I'm with you. Taking fire. Target down. Dropping ammo here. Reloading.
I don't like this sight.
Still alive. Requesting recon flyover. Changing mag. Taking effective fire.
Thank you, teammate.
Holding. Grenade out. Grenade. Wolf. Drop.
Right, there's a sentry gun out there.
Close one.
Don't think I can go much further.
Contact.
Have you tried the finals? Oh, for a few hours. I think it's definitely a game you want to play with people though. No, I was playing a solo, so my teammate. I was actually quite annoyed at my teammates. My first game on, I had like 7 of the kills, whatever. They both had 0, and I was like, "Here, we just come get a grip." They were high ranks, so I was like, "Yeah, this is a game you need to play with people." So I'm not gonna enjoy this. Ah, he just bait and switched me. I think it's time we forgot Pez and move on. eFootball will never... Did I just spawn into that kill streak again? Yeah, bro, like, you know, just don't have any expectations for eFootball and then you'll be fine, like. If that means moving on, move on then. You know what I mean? Getting yourself excited for these games. Just to inevitably end up disappointing, like, pointed. You know, that they've never actually... Outside of, you know, good gameplay patches, they've never impressed, have they?
Keep it this way. Final minute.
Okay, we're gonna use our new entry. We learned. Too late.
The mission is complete.
No, I just had to look. I had war tape setting for audio. Suppose he makes friendly footsteps very loud compared to enemies. Yeah, I would have been using, you know, whatever the gaming sound setting is. What's up, Crystal? I like the shooting in the finals. The characters felt too much like rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, I kind of like a game where you can... Yeah, I don't really like that rock, paper, scissors thing. I like the idea of... Doesn't matter who you're fighting, you'll be able to beat them. Which is what I don't like about Overwatch as much. Like, Overwatch is very much a team-based, hero-based shooter, whereas I don't like that. I want to be able to 1v1 beat any character, assume we're the same skill. And you can get the edge on them. But this was the game on PlayStation Plus last month. I was playing Black Ops 1. Enjoying it. I said, I'll give that a download. I heard that the... See, actually, I've never played either of these maps, I don't think. Oh, I might have played Mercado. I don't think I played Checkpoint. Seems like everyone's voting for it, though. What was I going to say? I can't remember. How come you still game on PS5 even though you bought a pretty powerful PC? I play Battlefield on PC. I don't like... I think COD is a console game. And I think FIFA and eFootball are console games. I prefer using a controller in both of them. In Battlefield, I prefer mouse and keyboard 100%. I know you can use a controller on PC for a lot of these games, but like I got this for free, this game. This is a PlayStation Plus game, so. Oh, I have played this map. Depending on how annoying your opponents are, this is a good or a bad map. If they're sniping, it can be a bit annoying. Unless your team is good and you can get into their spawn.
Enemy down. Reloading.
Yeah, sorry teammate, I kind of baited you.
Target down.
And everyone's drop shotting and shit. I can never drop shot.
Dropped him. Throwing grenade.
It's just not in my repertoire. Konami must not be a once. Konami must not be a once upon a time good game in the future. I don't really know what you're saying.
Snipers down.
Thank you.
Loading.
I got saved there.
That was close. Changing mags. Reloading.
Oh, as if he dropped at the last bullet. I had to switch target. If he didn't drop that, I think that last one would have killed him. What the hell is that? I've not seen that before. What was that drone? Is it still there?
Friendly care package on the way. Friendly UAV online.
And can these guys stop droning?
Dropped him.
Enemy bomb drone in the area.
You have a DMR gun? Yeah, but I don't think DMRs are good in this one. I like DMRs in Battlefield, but in COD I'm always an SMG and AR kind of guy.
Friendly UAV on station. Hostile cluster mine detected. Hostiles launched a cruise missile.
Oh,
The enemy is gaining ground.
they got me.
Enemy UAV active.
Throwing grenade.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Taking
Oh, there's a sniper there.
Check fire. That could have been better. Throwing grenade. Covering your six. Target sighted.
Will you play GTA 6 when it comes out? Yeah, I'm gonna buy it, but look, I don't really like GTA too much.
Friendly UAV online.
And I've heard that the new one is gonna be more inspired by Red Dead 2 in terms of like the gameplay than GTA 5, and I really don't like Red Dead 2, so.
Target down. Covering your
Enemy
six.
UAV active.
Taking effective fire.
I always pick up someone else's secondary. Every time I get a kill, first kill of each life is alright, let me pick up their gun.
Throwing grenade. Go your body.
And then people are using retarded shit like this, so it's like... sometimes it doesn't work out very well.
The enemy holds the lead. Clock's ticking.
The recall on that is crazy with the scope.
We're getting hit hard.
I'm hit. Throwing grenade.
Hostile mosquito is online.
I'm reloading.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Like in Battlefield 1, my favorite was to use the, either the Martini Henry. I think it was called a Seb Stadler or something. It was a DMR rifle. I think I had 26 rounds in it. I basically like guns that I can pop out of cover, get my kill, back into cover. That's why I love the Martini Henry in Battlefield 1. And then back to basics game mode of Battlefield 1's the best like shooter I've ever played. It was Battlefield 1, but you're only allowed to use the bolt action rifles with iron sights. That was my favorite. That's like the most fun, some of the most fun I've had in a shooter. That game mode. And especially if you played it in hardcore, because everything was a one hit. Yeah, Battlefield 1's good, great. Also, like, one reason I love Battlefield 1 is because you don't show up on the, Wait, is that eclipse happened? What's going on with this? It's not really bright out. When's this eclipse happening? Like it... Yeah, of course the sun will be out when there's an eclipse. Look at that brain thinking from me. Aside from the horses. Yeah, no, if there was someone who was new how to use the horse, it was so bad. I played on console, so I don't know if PC was worse, but like, horses weren't an issue every game. But if someone knew how to use the horse, oh, it was so annoying.
We're taking Charlie. Domination. Charlie secured. We're taking Bravo.
Do not look at the sun, it'll hurt your eyes. Nah, it's fine. I look at the sun on a normal day, it doesn't really hurt my eyes. Just squint, doesn't hurt.
Enemies here. Enemy securing Bravo. Stun incoming. Grenade out.
Yeah, this is why I don't use other, or I shouldn't use other people's guns. I'm gonna ask my mom actually when this eclipse is supposed to be. I kinda do want to see it.
down.
The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Securing objective Bravo.
Taking fire.
Enemy UAV active. Enemy operator. Hostile airstrike near your location. We're losing Charlie.
Yeah, I can't see the moon. You look at the sun, it's just the sun. But apparently the moon is in front of it. It's just too bright.
We're taking Bravo.
Taking fire.
I'm doing really bad in this game. Jeez, I haven't got a kill.
UAV in the area. Enemy UAV active.
Please don't look at the sun. I just did. They can't see the moon.
Securing objective Bravo.
But apparently it is in front of it.
UAV overhead.
Grenade out. Loading.
Objective Bravo.
Old teammate. Give me that capture. Ah!
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV orbiting. Recon
Ah,
unlocked.
terrible shotgun.
Enemy securing Bravo.
Grenade. Rush. Grenade out. Grenade out. Grenade out.
UAV is being fuel. RTB assistance. Secure
Taking
2
effective
objectives.
fire.
Enemies taking Bravo.
Missed me.
As if there's another one.
Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back.
Can you hear the in-game chat, by the way? I don't know how it works, but I can't hear it. But for some reason, I think the capture cards can hear it.
Enemies deployed. A counter UAV.
Alright, this lobby's better than me. Oh, no, that map's terrible. No, I'm not playing that one. This is like one of those ADHD maps. Actually, I'll log off. I think the eclipse is supposed to be properly visible in a few minutes. Alright, boys. I'll see you tomorrow morning, hopefully, for eFootball 27. I guess the eFootball Connect was a little bit disappointing. If you had any expectations. But I didn't, so... Where's eFootball? The servers are down, mate. Alright. I'll talk to you. And, hopefully the gameplay is better tomorrow. That's the most important thing, the gameplay. If the gameplay is better, I'll be happy. That's the only thing that really matters to me.